Good old Flusterstorm looking aight. A little bit concerned, but you know we'll make it work. And I think Doomblade's actually better than Go for the Throat currently. I mean, I think. Yo, Thomas, how's it going, brother? How is it going? How you do, bruh? How you do? You're always in here super early. Gotta love to see it. You ready to watch some Faeries? You ready to trigger Fallen Shinobi? This card's so fun to play with. I don't know if it's necessarily good, but it's definitely fun. So, I'm excited. If you're excited, let me know. But I am definitely excited. Fallen Shinobi is gas. Gasoline. Wolf 8920. We're up against Woof. Hand seems fine. Definitely a little painful considering we have 2 Bitter Blossoms, but that's okay. That's okay. Bitter Blossom is quite insane, so kind of nutty. I mean, we'll see what we're up against. Not tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight. Let's see what we draw. Opt. Sure. Sure. Bitter Blossom. It's awesome. You're sad because you're playing a fair strategy, hopefully. And our pan looks pretty good against any fair deck, so. Especially with 2 Bitter Blossoms. It's not our legendary, right? No. Double Bitter Blossom seems pretty insane. Although, I don't know if it's actually worse in multiples or not. It's kind of weird because it seems like it might be slightly worse in multiples. Yeah. That's what I was wondering. I mean, that's why I only run 3. I think after the first one you kind of don't want it, but I think it'll be okay. Whatever. We'll probably lose to it, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. It's a-okay with me. Wonder what they're on. Triome. The hell does a triome mean? Ooh. Bitter Blossom Jank. Need braids in this deck? I don't know about braids, but might be interesting. Yeah, we're on Bitter Blossom today. Trying it. What does the title mean? Fairies? If we're talking about fairies here. Oh, that's like not flavorful at all. That is like the anti-flavor. A fairy bouncing Bitter Blossom. Come on now. What does the title mean? It means that this is the deck I'm playing today is called Faeries. It's about just like playing a bunch of fairies in the magic realm. God, don't you dare have a Teferi Fun Raveler. Don't you dare. What if your name was actually Bob? That'd be sexy. Oh my goodness, dude. I hate this card. It's almost as if we don't get to play Magic. Almost. Let's find a Force Negation. Spellstutter Sprite, bad. Land's also bad. You like fairies? Are you a fairy core person? I kid. Alright. The real question is Zachary Bob Whack. Yep, that's exactly my name. A Thoughtseize. Well, I think we're gonna fire a Thoughtseize off here. Stop Doing rude things. Okay. Well, we'll take the Violent Outburst, because I don't think we care about the rest of their hand. Okay. God, Faeries... Well, I'm not going to say that Faeries is good. Fire's pretty good, though, here. Fire and Ice, God. One, two, three, four. Yeah, okay. They're not running out their Fledge? Okay. Okay. You remember my snail mail suggestion? I do not. I do not remember that one. Oh my god, we finally got a trigger. Why am I playing Faeries? Because Faeries is fun. Oh, that's a pretty sweet one. I'm gonna opt here. I want to like find something. I don't know what we're looking for, but land's just not it. Land is not it, folks. But Fallen Shinobi is the truth here. I feel like our opponent is new to Magic Online for some reason. I think Hermione is a fairy. Fallen Shinobi looking quite good, although Dead and Gone kind of throws a wrench in that plan. Kind of, sort of. I was wondering if I was supposed to play Vendilion Click, but the ice looks super annoying. Or the fire, not the ice. Oh, it was lagging earlier? Okay, that might make sense. That could make sense. Okay, Dark Slick Shore. Guess we attack to Fairy for one here. I couldn't imagine they're going to let this Fairy Rogue actually attack, but... Okay, opponent. What are we doing? What we doing? Ooh, I like that octopus. The squid, my bad. Okay, guess that's fine. I'm actually kind of excited that they did that. Kind of lets us play this Vendilion Click now. Definitely target their hand. Well played. Oh, thanks. You know, we could target ourselves here, which would be a little interesting considering we have a Fatal Push that's pretty much like dead, but I think we should target them. 100%. What the heck? You're sending a bunch of emotes. TB Angel, thanks. God, you know your stuff, Riley. Know your stuff. Yeah, let's just target them. Forest I really don't want to deal with the Fire Ice, so let's just take that one. Don't think a Force Negation does anything too impactful. But a Fire Ice is annoying. I'm surprised they didn't actually fetch Shock in response there. I feel like that would have been kind of nice, right? They could have killed both of our fairies here. Guess they can just bounce this rogue, or this fairy rogue. Seems okay. Let Riley run a league so she can turn one shadow. I think that'd be good. I think that'd be good. It's kind of obnoxious. Kind of obnoxious. This deck is just like removal.deck with Some rhinos as their big payoff. I mean, oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Riley, when you played Thomas, you did something where um you played a card that you probably shouldn't play on turn 1 called Death Shadow. I mean, I'm fine with this trade, to be honest. I think that's kind of okay with us. I also found quite a few lands. We kind of just would like something different. I don't think we should fetch. Honestly, playing that land probably was a mistake, right? Like, we're not going to fetch realistically because it turns it into 5 turns we die. Okay. Yeah, no, we don't really know what's going on compared to you. Guess they could bounce a Fairy Rogue here, kill the other one. A Mutable would have been like such a good draw here this game, but it's okay. Pain costs. Okay. I feel like our opponent is playing super, super slow. Kind of wild to me. Nothing wrong with it, but just a little confusing. A Snapcaster Mage. Oh, we're going to play that. We're just going to opt here. I guess they have a Force Negation, which they might just use. But, like, their Force Negation our opt, that's, like, okay, I guess. Not amazing, but it's definitely fine. Nothing too concerning to me. It also means they're not, like, slamming rhinos or something, and another good thing is, like, ice kind of gets around this now, because now we have another block or another attacker on the board, so... And next turn we get to Fallen Shinobi, so this is not like actually casting a spell, so we do get to actually do that. It's weird because we want to send this to this snap at Teferi, but we kind of want to return the snap, so it's like a little bit of a nombo here. I don't know what we're supposed to do. Play oof. I do play oof quite often. I think we are just going to send the snap at Tef. I think it's okay. Or we could just swing them, but I kind of want to get this Teferi off the battlefield. Okay, opponent. See if they had like a fire ice here. I mean, I think that'd be fine. Subtlety. Okay. Again, this is fine. This is okay. This is honestly like pretty sweet for us, because now they're gonna kill the snap, but we get to Fallen Shinobi, and then we get to push this, so... You're not actually casting this, right? I don't believe so. Okay, let's see what we hit! Bang bang! Let's see what we hit. Teferi would be gas. 2 lands. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Fatal push there. I guess we can play a Tarn. Pass it up. I mean, I think we're going to take this one unless they get Rhinos here, but like, I don't even know if Rhinos do it because they'd have to kill our Fallen Shinobi. They had to trade, and then we get to push the other one, so maybe if they hit running Rhinos, play an Oofy. Oofy's actually really good, Riley, so I would play Oof. Oof. Oof is your favorite magic card, I do know that. What'd they draw? Shardless was probably the best draw, right? That was probably the best draw. Because now they have a blocker. Guess we can push the... No, we don't really want to push the Shardless. Brazen Borrower was quite good. Petty Theft here. Push there. Attack. Send one at Teferi. Just so they don't get a draw. I actually don't know what Oofy is. I don't know if they have an out here. I'm trying to think of cards that matter in this situation. Like, they can't burn us out because we're at 3, so as long as we don't fetch, we shouldn't have a burn spell be a lethal out. Yeah, okay. Beat this interesting deck. Alright, let's see. Flusterstorm's probably fine. Same with Mystical Dispute. I think these are all okay options. Dothy, non-binary, probably. I don't know if we want Unmoored Ego. It's honestly probably fine. Like, we probably don't want pushes here. Snaps are good. Counterspells are good. Dothy, I think, is really good. Cryptic's probably just bad. Spell Stutter seems pretty amazing, just like countering their... honestly, I think I don't want the Unmoored Egos. Maybe we just want to counter all of the whatchamacallits. Maybe not. Maybe it's better than like a Force Negation or a Click. Click seems a little rough here. Dispute's pretty good. Exclamation point host. What's that do? What does that do, Riley? Adding Riley. What do we not want? I think we want all of our borrowers. I'm going to take these Force Negations out. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's wrong. We still have... Yeah, I think it's probably wrong. Maybe it's better than Mystical Dispute, though. Hand's slightly awkward for a certain reason, but I think we're going to keep it. Puts me on recommend. Their opponent, okay, our opponent mulligans, so I think we're supposed to Thoughtseize here, especially since we drew Bitter Blossom. Kind of down to just take any Cascade card. Okay, we'll take their Shardless. They're stuck with a Force Negation, so if they want to get this Bitter Blossom, they're going to have to Force Negation it. And they also have to draw a blue card, so I mean, I think this is okay. I think this is A-okay. If we draw a blue land, is it worth holding up Counterspell? I feel like it's not, but I think it's worth playing. I think we just get so far ahead if this resolves, and then we can just hold up counter spells and ops the rest of the game. So I'm just kind of down to do it. Just don't have Brazen Borrower. That would be annoying. Brazy Bee would be annoying. Okay, they didn't draw it. Gladly. Now they have the Rhinos here. We definitely could be in a bad spot, but they had 2 draws at it. Now they found it, seems like. Or they're Teferi. Or Shardless. Rip. Rip. Yeah, that's so awful. That's so bad for us. Maybe that's a reason to hold up counterspell, because we just probably can't beat this. Oh, I don't know what we can do here. Bottom. I mean, yeah, we just can't beat that. We just can't beat that. That's just like too much. That's like just too hard to deal with for us. Like, maybe that's one reason to keep in pushes, but like I don't think that's what we want to do. It could be better than the Mystical Disputes, but I think this, I guess these might just be better than Mystical Disputes, or maybe Force Negation is just better than Mystical Dispute. I think that's pretty reasonable. Let's see if I have exclamation point host. I've never heard of that before, but I feel like I don't watch like too many or I don't like normally do commands in people's chats. Yeah, this hand seems good. We get a Dothy, so like it's kind of sweet. So like fetching or just playing this tapped is kind of the same, because if we play it tapped, then we're gonna have to fetch shock. So it's 3. I mean 3 either way that we're taking, so it doesn't matter, I don't think. Gemstone Cavern. Beep. Surprised you didn't highlight that message. Highlight beep. You're really bored? Riley is bored. Let them all know. You can do whatever you want. Why don't you just go do something? Go do something, cuh. Probably should have played this Flood Strand. Beep boop. I'm kind of curious, how many points do you have? How many points does a Riley have? I thought you said you have to go meet your son soon. I was like, wait, what? I don't want to know. Don't want to know. It's gonna be awkward here. Jeez, you could do a deck submission. You could do a deck submission. At that many points. But you don't even know what decks to play, so you could recommend me to play my cat deck again because you like cats. Okay, well, very interesting game we got going on here. I think next turn I'm gonna run out of blind snap. Maybe not. We'll see. I can do an oof deck. I actually don't know if I could do an oof deck. I don't know if there are enough oofs. I don't think there are enough oofs. I could look and figure that one out for you, but I don't believe there are enough oofs to make an oof deck. Running out of snap, my friend. I think I would literally counterspell anything. You'll build one? Yeah, okay. I would build one, but you definitely don't know how to build one, so. Ooh, a spell stutter sprite's honestly pretty good. I think with that draw, I'm fine just like chilling here, because now we have triple counterspell. I don't like that one. That's rude. You know what, Riley? If you built one, I would be like super impressed. Super impressed. You build one, you impress me. Okay, opponent. Our opponent is like really taking their sweet old time. You're not in your main. Okay. So we're going to try and spell stutter this. Because we want to do that first, because we also have this force negation, so either way this will be fine. I mean, it didn't really matter either, because they can't kill our spell stutter because it's a 0 cost, so even if we had 0 fairies, it still counters it, so it's definitely nice. I think in that case, we're going to return the spell stutter as well to our hand. Ninjutsu. I'm assuming they might have a Brazen Borrower here. No, really. Cast my own Shardless. See what we hit. Spell Stutter, sure. Why not? Okay, they conceded. Sweet! Faeries up a game, or up 1-0. 1-0 currently. Faeries coming back on the map. Oh, Faeries, Faeries, Faeries. Is this Sapphire Nygaard? Right, I'm gonna be honest, I might be living under a rock, but I don't know who Sapphire Nygaard is. Should I know that? Let me look this person up. Sophia, is it Sophia Nygaard? Sophia? I don't know who that is. I'm gonna be honest. Don't know if that is her or not. I live under a rock. Just kidding. Yeah, kind of. Okay, let's go with a Thoughtseize. Let's go with the Thoughtseize, see what's up. Murktide, Merc. Okay, they have 2 expressives, which I guess we can counter one, so let's just take one of them. Let's just take their slight card advantage. I don't think I care about any of their threats, so. Yeah, that would be a little weird just because she's a YouTuber. Spell Stutter. Sprite. Do you like this art, Riley? It's pretty cute art. Pretty cute. Cryptic. Cryptic's probably good here. I think I'm down to like literally counter this expressive, so. Oh. 1, 2. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just save my counterspell for Murktide. Oh, they played the land first, too. You like fairies? There is a ninja involved, though. So maybe you don't. There's one singular ninja. Wow. Guess I'm gonna take their only their only spell that actually like proactively does something, so yeah, but this fairy is pretty awesome. Looks really cool. But this is a ninja. A ninja. Seal of removal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we care about that? I mean, I guess not, right? I mean, this Murktide's gonna be... Yeah, no, let's just not counter this. Let's counter the Murktide. Let's counter the Murktide. Regent. I think Jet likes ninjas. Oh, I should have countered that one. I don't know why I did not. Sure. Yes, this is fine, technically speaking, right? Guess this is fine. So what they're going to do is they're going to try and run it out again. We're going to Spell Stutter. They're going to Unholy Heat, probably. And then we get to counter their Murktide on the way down. So why do you think Jet likes ninjas? I don't know if he actually does, but... We are kind of in an awkward spot, but I don't think it's that bad. We just kind of need to draw something playable here. Oh, Kayameti. Kayameti? Is that how you say your name? Thank you very much for the follow. How's it going? How is it going? Okay. Misspelled only. Wait, did I misspell only? Uh-oh. Wait. Oh, God. Oh. Okay. Alright. Oof. God, this is weird. What are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? I kind of want to bounce and draw this. But we'll see. Maybe they cast their Murktide here. We get to counter draw it. Yeah, this is... Chia Medi. Good old Chia. Okay. Oh yeah, the ninjutsu dude is sick. Especially, like, you know what I love about the ninjutsu dude? Is, like, with Snapcaster Mage, the card's just so much value. Just so much value. It's kind of nuts. And, like, this hand looks so good right now. Like, we just have Snap, Push, Counterspell, and Brazen Borrower all rolled up here. Alright, let's see. Expressive Iteration. It's a little awkward, right? Like, we kind of want to counter that, but probably shouldn't. Yeah, I don't think I really want to use this counterspell unless I have to, because next turn, if they don't do anything too scary, we just get to Snap Push here, and then Ninjutsu with holding up counterspell, so... As long as it's nothing too threatening, but... Yeah, no, I love Ninjutsu. To be honest, I'm not like a huge blue mage, but Like, who can't love just like plain ninjas and stuff like that? See if they attack with this Ragavan. Kind of don't want them to attack with Ragavan. I really don't want to have to trade here. Okay, they're bolting our... I think this is worth a counterspell. I do really think this one's worth a counterspell. Or maybe it's not. So what we could do instead is we could just run out this Brazen Borrower here. But I do think this is worth a counterspell. It's one on top. I don't think we block here. Better against Jun, yeah. No, like, it's definitely better against non-aggressive decks, but I still love the card. It's just super sweet. Okay, let's see what we hit. Ooh, we got a Serum Visions and a Mistress Bauble. That's pretty awesome. See what they're drawing. Counterspell? Okay. Guess that's good to know about. I didn't think they had counterspells main, to be honest, but I guess this is the Murktide version, so I guess that's kind of reasonable. What are they doing? Playing Murktide? I guess that's fine, right? We have 2 Brazen Borrowers, so it's no real big deal. No real big deal here. They dashing Ragavan here? Dashed Ragavan's kind of weird, like... Oh, it's another Murktide. Well, that's kind of annoying. And they do have... if they're dashing Ragavan, that'd be beautiful. Because then we just definitely boop one of them. Okay. Guess this is fine, realistically. Like, if they could have done a lot worse on their turn to us. So, like, what's going to happen here is we're going to Brazen Bar, they're going to counterspell. Like, I don't think they can let this get or they have counterspell, right? Or did they fetch on their instep for some reason? I missed it. And now we have a counterspell for their counterspell? Yeah, okay. And then we have Snap. Or I guess they just have to trade here. If they... That's just weird. Or they have to chump if they don't want this to hit? Oh, they're not. Wow, okay. We got Bolt and Counterspell. I mean, we'll definitely Bolt this. Yeah, I think we're in a really good spot here. I mean, they can probably play just one Murktide Regent, which is like not the end of the world because it's only going to be a 1/2. It's only going to be a 5/5, and like that trades with Fallen Shinobi, so. God, he's good. He is. I mean, it's a little awkward because we did hit Counterspell there, but like the card's just really good. Gave us a free counterspell, so I can't be upset. Got yourself a Murktide. You have it. It's a 5/5. Yesterday I restarted the game with Karn and had Archon turn 1 and attacked. That's pretty funny. Even just Bolt. Yeah, no, even just Bolt. Like, the fact that this creature just gets so much value is insane. I mean, we're definitely attacking with both here, right? I don't think there's... They block here and give us 2 free spells. I'm down. I'm down for the count. Unholy Heats. Guess we just let that go, sadly. I mean, we know they have a Murktide Regent in hand, and that's it. So we can just go Snap Cryptic here. Yeah, we just go Snap Cryptic. And then, yeah, we're just winning. I mean, they know we have a Snap in hand, too, because we returned it with Ninjutsu, so... Kind of confused why they're playing it like this. I mean, I guess they kind of have to jam here. Ninjutsu is just such a fun mechanic. Just like, oh, the value. They conceded! Pog! Yeah, I could have, but I think I was fine with the trade, but maybe that was a mistake. That I was thinking about that, and I'm not sure if that was right or wrong. Yeah, I considered it, and I just didn't want to, because I think they had one mystery card in hand, and like the one thing that's bad about that play, I think, is if they have a counter spell, because they did show us counter spells. So if they had a counter that's kind of awful, so I think I was just fine trading and then just like having pressure on the field, because I still think we're really far ahead. Like we don't need the ninjutsu, we already got so much value off of it, but maybe that we could have like, I don't know. They also did have a I don't remember if they had delirium or not, but I guess they didn't. They would have killed it, but I'm not sure. I feel like that could have been correct, but I kind of didn't want to risk it there because we were super far ahead. Um, but I'm not sure. It's kind of interesting though to think about because it could have been correct. I'm not sure though. I don't want to be like yeah, because I mean this is definitely something like you have to play the matchup and like I've never played this matchup, so it's kind of weird. Um, I think this is pretty good. Um, Cryptic Command is typically a bad card against these decks just because it's super slow. So I think I might want to cut that for Dothy because I don't really want Bitter Blossom against them. So I think this is fine. Maybe Bitter Blossom. They're not playing Lava Dart, so maybe Bitter Blossom is better than what I think it is here. So I'll keep 2 in. I'm gonna try this. I'm not sure though. Not sure though. It's weird though. It's kind of close, I think. All right. I mean, I think we keep this hands. We definitely could get killed pretty fast by a Ragavan. Okay, thank God. Yeah, I see. It's like weird. I think on the on the play, I want Cryptic, but I think on the draw, I'm gonna be so far behind that I kind of don't want Cryptic. If that makes sense. So like, I think I'd be fine having a Cryptic over. I guess maybe that's a. I think it's probably better than the Bitter Blossom, right? Because Bitter Blossom kind of also runs into the same issue. It's kind of bad on the draw because like you're a little bit far behind the entire game. So like, when are you realistically playing it? I guess that's kind of a good point. I think having a Cryptic over Bitter Blossom is probably right. Bolting us. Definitely the aggro game, and like this is where Bitter Blossom probably won't even get played. If this was a Cryptic, it'd be better, right? Just gonna do this now. So I think for, but it's weird because now that we're gonna be going first next game, if we get there, we definitely want the Bitter Blossom, but I'm not sure. It's interesting. Are you a yeah, but better on the play? Yeah, maybe we should have cut him as well. I don't know, it's super weird. Super weird. Wait, did they exile Thoughts? Okay, they exile Thoughts. Okay. Snap's a pretty good draw. Yeah, this Bitter Blossom's probably just... I don't even know if it's bad in this matchup. I just feel like it's bad. I think we'd have to counter this one. I'm not gonna let that resolve. Just disconnect. Oh, your opponent? Oh, they said my opinion. I was like, okay. Okay, they counter that. Interesting. Spell Pierce in 2021. I like it. I like it. I mean, they... Brazen Borrower. That one's pretty good. I think I'm going to try and just snap drown this. Please? Yeah, okay. Force negation, okay. It's kind of annoying. Guess that's fine. What they get rid of? Like, we can Brazen Borrower this and then counter it back on the way down if we want. Okay, so the last card in hand's Bolt, right? So, yeah, this Bitter Blossom's actually just going to be dead this game. What they do? They kept one on top as well. That's kind of frustrating. It's a little frustrating. I mean, we have Brazen Borrower to trade and bounce a problematic threat, so I think we'll be okay. Ooh, I've seen a few Reanimator lists, and I think they're pretty good, to be honest. I was playing, so like one of my favorite decks in general is Death and Taxes, and, ooh, what's this? Brazen Borrower. I think we need to counter this. Yeah, we definitely need to counter this. I think we're going to take this opportunity before they untap to petty theft this. But yeah, Reanimator's pretty sweet. I lost to an Archon of Emeria deck that just like completely dumpstered me. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's just like this was like a game where they were more aggressive, so it was bad. It's like it could be good or it could be bad, so it's like weird, I think. Yeah, it's tough because I think there are definitely games where you want Bitter Blossom, and there are definitely games where you don't want Bitter Blossom, and it's hard to like say whether or not which game you're gonna have, right? Just cast this now. But I think we want something that's always good, so I think the idea of having Cryptic is better, right? Because I think Cryptic's always just gonna be like okay, where Bitter Blossom can literally just be unplayable sometimes. Oh, opponent, stop! Don't draw that. That's a good one. They put Serum Visions in the graveyard, really? I think we're gonna block with Mutavault if they attack with Ragavan. We could play Bitter Blossom now and just like hope. And just hope. I guess. I don't know if that's a good idea though. That's a joke. That's a horrible idea. That's not a good idea, but so like what's your Reanimator brew looking like? You can dash Ragavan from there. That's interesting. So we know they have another Ragavan in hand. Yeah, I think we're supposed to Mutavault here, right? I think Mutavault's worse than Snap in this situation. Oh, well, I effed up. I meant to, whatever. It's okay. It's okay. Rip. I think we're looking for Fallen Shinobi either way here. Okay, Snapcaster Mage is pretty good. Not really. Actually, it's fine, right? We can snap counter something, so yeah, it's fine. It's not great. It's okay. Or I guess I should tap differently. I need to keep this Mutavault untapped just in case. Okay. Don't have a Murktide Regent. Oh, thank God. Okay. I'm gonna leave this Mutavault back for surezies. Let's not have anything, opponent. 3 mana. Blood Moon. Sure. That's really good. Well, it's annoying. I think we're going to lose this Blood Moon, surprisingly. I really don't feel like Blood Moon's that great against us, but I guess it's good here. Guess Brazen Borrowers are out. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Alright, so let's think about this more. Cards that are fine. It's like really, it's just like Bitter Blossom or Cryptic, right? I think that's really the question here. And I think if we're going first, I feel like Bitter Blossom sounds better. What does Flusterstorm counter? I'd take Flusterstorm out, honestly. Since we're, like, I think that's better on the draw anyways, because, like, you're a little bit far behind, so you need 1 mana, like, counter spells, but not really. I think this will be okay. Flusterstorm seems weird. It's like, it could be good, but, like, there's definitely situations where it's just not a good card. I mean, I keep this. We have basics, which is kind of nice. Especially when they show us Blood Moon, I kind of want to be able to just have basics. Okay, so the real question is, do we Doomblade now or later? I'm just gonna do it now. They did show us Force Negation, but like I'm not gonna I'm fine with getting 2 for 1, I guess. It's not perfect, but it's what it is. They put an expressive iteration into the bin. It's a little bizarre. They must be threat light, right? I think that kind of makes sense. Let's play Polluted Delta here. We want to, like, it sucks because got 4-1 with that Tron. Bang, bang. Big time. Big time. Tron's pretty sweet. I hate playing against Tron, but I feel like whenever I play a Tron, it's kind of enjoyable. Yeah, this is getting countered. Yeah. Sorry, but that's not gonna happen. I think I actually want to shock here. As strange as that is, I want to be able to snap dispute something or snap push something. Oh, this is going to be so freaking good. This is going to be so good. Ugh. Snap dispute into Fallen Shinobi them? God, that's gross. Oh, no, don't have a kill spell. Screw you. Well, there's Bitter Blossom. Bitter Blossom, looking okay. Looking meh. Probably better than a Flusterstorm, though. So, that's something that we can say. Don't have a Murktide. Okay. Whew. As long as they didn't have a Murktide there. I mean, I guess they still could have it, but don't you dare. They must have just drawn that, right? Because they put a card on top. They wouldn't. That'd be really weird, right? Dot scour us. Just did a hell of a lot that turn. Uh-oh. Are we gonna double Fallen Shinobi? Oh no. The reason I didn't want to was because I mean I just kind of I mean that's a reason right there, right? If they just kill it, then our turn kind of just sucks, right? And we don't have another one. But and I think getting Bitter Blossom down now is just like worth it. So I don't know. I think it could be interesting. I mean, it might be right, but just considering they have Unholy Heat, it's not like they only have like what's the card, bolts and whatnot. So like it's weird because if they don't have exactly Unholy Heat, then it's much better, right? But it's also kind of weird because I think there's definitely scenarios where it's better to put it out, and definitely scenarios where it's worse. So like I couldn't tell you if one's specifically better than the other. I think both plays are fine. I think both plays are like very defensible too. Guess we want this Inquisition, right? Oh shoot, I did that wrong. I meant to put the push in our hand Inquisition in the exile. Rip. That was definitely wrong. Well, I guess we're playing this land because I mean we have an Unholy Heat, so. Guess we just take the visions. I don't think anything else here matters. So. I'm not sure though. I mean, I think that's a good thought. It's weird too because they also have a few ground threats that might make that play worse. Like if they played Ragavan, then they just have a chump blocker, which I mean, I guess that's realistically fine, right? They're chump blocking with Ragavan. And like if they have DRC, like they can chump block with it, which like those are all fine scenarios. But I don't know. Getting Bitter Blossom's also a card that you get paid off the earlier you get it down, and Fallen Shinobi kind of like the thing is it kind of like you play it, you have to wait a turn, you attack with it, right? Like we pretty much lose out on one attack, but I'm not sure. Yeah, we're currently hey, how's it going, Michael? And we're 2-0 with Faeries right now, so I mean we're doing pretty fine. The experiment has gone okay, I guess. We haven't come up against anything too threatening, but we have gotten to Fallen Shinobi quite a few people. But it's I mean, I don't want to dwell on a certain play for too long because I mean I don't know. I'll be completely honest. I think either one's defensible and could be correct. It's a Luris deck. Let's play balls to the wall. We have a bunch of flyers, so I think it's okay. I'm going to keep this hand. It definitely could just like lose to not drawing lands, but against Luris, Fatal Push is a pretty high premium. Spellstutter Sprite's honestly like just straight gassy gas, and so is Bitter Blossom, so kind of down with this hand. God, dude. This like beginning sequence is just super powerful. Dothy. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Definitely could get punished if we don't draw a land, which would be completely my fault. Yeah, so like, I don't know. Ragavan definitely does I guess your point is like so many people have kill spells right now for specifically Ragavan that it's kind of hard to get attack in, especially with X1s. So please land. Please land. Oh, thank God. Oh, we got lucky. Lucky or we're skilled, one or the other. Guess that's fine. We're not going to force negation that. We're not going to force negation that one. Probably should take Snap, right? I guess they could take the Spell Stutter Sprites, but I don't think they're realistically like a Death Shadow deck. God, don't have another one. Oh, Bob. Oh, Bob. Oh, Bob. How we hate to see him. We might be able to, like, race them somehow. I'm not really sure. Ugh. Sir, sure. Oh, they are a Croxa. You can take my force negation, I guess. What did they hit? Dothy? Okay. The problem with Dothy is we can't block it, so it's definitely going to be interesting this game, how our life total is going to matter. And they can Croxa next turn. I guess we have Spellstutter Sprite for it, so they realistically can't, but they have Unholy Heat. If they draw land, they can, so that'd be brutal. No land, please. Land would be awful for us. Then they just get to go Croxa, Unholy Heat. Or Unholy Heat Croxa, in that order specifically. But definitely would be bad. Yeah, we can definitely spike them if they play it, but wait, really? Is that how that works? Interesting. Did not know that. Things you learn about Magic. I mean, I'll Spellstutter Sprite this. Well, things you learn about playing fairies for like the second time ever, so that's pretty cool. Mindless. They had a land, so I guess they know how it works as well. I'd assume. Assume. I think we might be able to race here. Needs to flip some bad cards. Boo, Bob, boo. White, black. What's this? Prismatic ending on Bitter Blossom. Does that matter? What does that do? I think that's fine. Guess that's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. And they can't afford to play it, right? Yeah. Okay, and we know they have an Unholy Heat and a Luris in hand, so... They tap like that. I feel like we're winning this game. This feels like a very weird play that they made. Thoughtseize. Yeah, it's awkward because I feel like we're favored. They have to Unholy Heat. We just need Bob to hit something bad once. Oh, come on. What's Graven Cranes? I mean, I still think we're fine, right? Because, say they attack us for 2, we're at 7. We attack them for 2. I guess they get to play Croxa out here. I mean, I think we're going to have to swing in for lethal here, right? And just pray. Or I guess we could hold back a fairy. I think it depends on what we draw, right? Definitely depends on what we draw. I wonder if we're... I guess... Yeah, we're praying to Bob for sure. See what they drew. See what they drew. Come on, opponent. Show us if you got it. Feel like we're... I don't know. This is definitely going to be a really close game. What'd they do? Prismatic... Oh, no. They cracked a... Really? You didn't? Why did they not play Croxa? Croxa just seems so good there. I mean, I don't think it's correct to even go for this. Damn. Damn, are we supposed to play this? I don't think we are. I think we're supposed to just, like, attack here and see what happens. Oh, I shouldn't. Now you say go for it. I am a coward, but I think Bob... No, come on, Bob. We also have 3 lethal attackers next turn, so... Or, I guess not. We have... Maybe I am a coward. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see if we get punished for it. I feel like it's incorrect to go for it, because if they just have, like, an unholy heat, right? Like, that's just so bad. And, like, what's stopping us from doing it next? I guess if they have... I don't even know. Yeah, I know. It's weird, right? Maybe it's wrong. I don't even know. I just like throwing for content, so it's okay. The problem is, if they have Unholy Heat, it's definitely worse for us, right? They do have a lot of 2-drops. They also have a lot of spells that probably kill them this turn. See, and now I don't know what they can even do, right? Okay. Sweet. Didn't end up mattering, but I'm kind of curious if they had it or not. Okay, Dothy seems good. I know, that's big dub, big dub. Doomblade seems okay. Ashiok's always weird to me. It's like, I think it's a reasonable card, but Force Negations definitely come out. I think Thoughtseize has come out for sure. Bitter Blossom seems pretty good, actually, right? Like, I think we don't want these Ashioks, maybe. Vendilion Click's weird, but I think fine. That was a clutch game. That was a really good one. Good close game, too. Maybe on the draw I'll cut 1 Bitter Blossom, because it's a little bit harder probably to get down. Does do a lot of work against them. They did show us Prismatic Ending as well. It's just kind of annoying, but I think this will be okay. Doomblade. Kills red creatures. Hold up. Hold. No! What am I doing? You know what? Okay. My icon. You know what it is? It's just my brain says Doomblade's a kill spell. The reason Doomblade I think is better right now just against Murktide Regent, right? But yeah. No, it's one of those things. It's like I go to Doomblade as a kill spell. That was your yeah, no, that's definitely just not even close to correct. Yikes. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, no. Yeah. Oh, come on. Boo. I mean, I guess this is fine. We'll find a land eventually. They're not doing anything. Am I just going to discard here? I kind of want to save this Inquisition for when they buy Luris. So, just discard this Dothy. Fuck it. Why not? They're not buying Luris. Really? Alright. This is why I kept the card in my deck. It's a card to discard against when we go to cleanup, right? That's why. They gave up. They're gonna give up when they see that I have a Doomblade here. So I guess if they have Cake Man, this is like okay for us. I guess we'll just discard this. Actually, I guess if they return Ragavan, we'll not discard the Doomblade. Probably just discard the Brazen Borrower. Oh, they just dealt 2 to us. Let's get rid of this Brazen Borrower then. Well, kind of are looking for land, I assume. Golly. Golly goodness gracious. Alright. Wait, what did they exile? A land? No! They exiled our land. God damn it. Why, opponent? Why? Oh my god, your hand is gas. Jeez. Actually, it's really not that good. It's just bolts and ragavans, I guess. Oh my god, they got rid of our other lands. Stop. Yes. Okay, we'll Doomblade this Ragavan. Bolt us. We have about one target for Doomblade in their entire deck, so we'll use it wisely. We'll do it in combat just because we don't want them to, you know, we don't want them to, you know what, you know, dash out another one. So, oh my god, yay, we're finally drawing lands. I think we're actually in a good spot now. Making a 1/1. I think this is okay. I think this is fine. Guess we could snap opt here, but I think that's okay. God, you're making fun of me. Counter it? You're making fun of me now. I'm so sad. Should I Spell Stutter Sprite this? I probably should have countered it, because I'm trading a Spell Stutter Sprite for it anyway, right? I'm so bad at this game. I admit it. Don't make fun of me, please. Guess we have to counter this one, right? Because the problem with Spell Stutter Sprite is they just kill it. Yeah, no, that was so bad now I'm thinking about it, because now we literally have nothing in our graveyard. I think that's the issue at hand. Like, we would have at least something to do in our graveyard. Trades for days. I mean, they got Bolt, you know. You got Bolt, you got Bolt. Yeah, you know, now the more I think about it, the more I definitely should have countered that spell, because, yeah, like, that was just kind of dumb. Do they have 2 removal spells? Why did we wait for so long? Okay. No! No! Why did I click OK? Oh my god, take the Doomblades out. Get them out. No, Doomblade's bad. Where's the other one? I'm just going to submit for now. Doomblade. Oh, think about Force. I guess that makes sense. Creepy deck, what you have? Okay. Our opponent thinks our deck's creepy, and I like it. I'll keep this hand. I think this hand's fine. Hand's fine. Please have nothing. You know how much I would love nothing. Love a simple, you know, honestly a discard spell would be like perfection. How is it? Yeah, I don't know how it's creepy. It's just a bad deck, lol. Not bad, but definitely not optimal. It's just kind of a shitty blue-black control deck that just like kind of has some synergies sometimes. God damn it, Ragavan. Ragavan. Ragavan's super annoying. Such an annoying card. Now the real question is, are we going for opt push, or are we just playing out our spell stutter sprite here? I kind of feel like I want to go for a fatal push. There's like no way in hell they don't have a removal spell, right? Guess we should just do it. Play this deck, Def Jad. Play this deck. Wow. I mean, I probably should have just let them have it, or I should have. I feel like I should have opt. Yeah, no, I'm more shocked that worked than anything, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know how the hell that worked. Don't ask me how that worked. Don't ask me. I genuinely don't know. Please play one drop. What I do for a one drop? What I do for a one drop, my friend. Play a Ragavan. So I mean, we know they don't have a removal spell, right? Yeah. No. We're definitely gonna click them if they don't have a. I mean, we're 1,000,000% spell starters writing this, right? They don't have a removal spell last time, so like they would have had to have just drawn the. Why are we floating a white? Do you have a path? I'm actually down to get paths, but what the? Do we have a prismatic ending? I mean, I think we're not countering that, right? What the hell is going on? Paid actors, my friends, paid actors. What's on top? Please be a land. Ah, our Doomblade that I brought in for some reason. Oh! We're doing it. We're doing it. We're fucking doing it. Wing, boom, 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 wing. Wing. Croxa? Wow. Well, looks like we're not playing anything. I'm not playing this Croxa, I don't think. Although I do know this card's bugged. At least I had the bug where this Croxa would go to my graveyard for some reason and it would be exiled, but I don't think we play that. So yeah, we'll just keep that exiled. We'll just keep that one exiled. What's this? 2 red. Channeler. Kind of fine with this. I mean, are you chump blocking one? I mean, like, that's pretty hype with me if you're chump blocking. I guess they could go for, like... Yeah, no, I'm definitely fine if they chump block here. Yeah. It's, like, cool with me. Now, the real question is, what are we supposed to do? I feel like it's something about Brazen Borrower here. Sounds good. And we might want to just do it now because they do have opt. I guess we can do it when they attack. Yeah, we'll do it when they attack. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, I'm not sure. So, like, the thing is, if we... I just want to see how they want to attack, right? Okay, they're buying Luris. I'm kind of curious how they attack here. Okay. So I think this is fine. You just bounce the Dragon Rage Channeler and get in, right? Oh, we could have... Nah. Just bounce this. Ooh, but I am kind of scared about fetching here and dying to double bolt. Bounce the 3-2? I guess this dies. I guess that's fine, right? Okay, now the real question is we're bouncing something, but I mean we can. This is a row. Oh no, shadows. Cardboard tape. Yeah, that's fair. So the reason I don't want to. Okay, I'll be honest. The reason I don't want to bounce this Dothy is their deck is literally all removal spells. So like, so what I actually, Michael, what I think I'm gonna do. I mean, I think it's kind of the same thing, but I think I'm gonna click in Borrower because I'm kind of scared of like trip or double bolt for some reason. So I mean, I think it's kind of the same thing, right? I think it's kind of the same thing. And I think we should bounce this. I think we should bounce that. They just have so many removal spells in their deck, and they just haven't shown us any, that I'm just like, if this doesn't hit, we can always Cryptic this. So, like, it's fine. Yeah, like, there's just so many removal spells we could hit with Shinobi. Okay. Do we care about their hand? I don't think we care about any of these cards. I mean, Kolaghan's Command's the only card that's, like, somewhat scary. But I don't think we care. So, no. Go ahead, have that. Land is Gucci. Yes, like, so we hit an Unholy Heat, which is, like, perfect. This can get our Swamp. Yeah, this is fine. I think we're going to start off 3-0. I think so. What was their hand again? It was, yeah, cards that don't matter. It's fine. Yeah. Sleep the board. Sleep it. Wait, can we just spell stutter this? That works, right? Because this is just... No, that's not how that works, right? I guess we can just do this. I was confused for a sec. All right. Sweet. Cool, cool, cool. 3, 2, 1s. 3, 2, 1s. All right. I mean, yeah, we're 3-0. I mean, there definitely been some interesting decisions, and I've definitely played. Let's just be honest. The Doomblade was a little bit questionable. The Doomblade was quite questionable. Although it's not like a completely dead card, but it definitely probably should not have come in. Honestly, one's probably okay, just as a removal spell for Dragon Rage Channeler and Ragavan, but like, definitely a weird card to bring in. Like, yeah. And I think you did ask, Michael, but like the main reason for Doomblade over any of the other effects is like Go for the Throat doesn't kill artifacts right now, which is like I think it's unplayable. And then black creatures are like that's the only really black creature deck going around other than like Asmo. So like but like you have push for that, so like I think it's okay. But yeah. Oh man. Starting off 3-0 is pretty sweet, not gonna lie. See if we can get there. See if we get that trophy early. Catch up to our last season's trophy count. Get 9 again. Food decks aren't... Yeah. I mean, we also have Hercules for that matchup. So, it's like, it's a card. Like, we have Hercules, Dothi, Ashiok. I mean, those are all fine cards. Let's see. You could play, I don't know, Def Jad if you're in here, but you could be playing, what's the card called? Or the deck, God, Tron. Play some Tron. Do Tron a flavor. Who are we up against? Dingalingy. See if we're first. No, not first. Ooh, they have the cats. The modular cats. Well, hands nuts if it does something. Oh, hands bad. Sad. Big sad bad. Hand. Sadly can't keep this hands. I do wish. Fallen Shinobi is a fun Magic card, but don't think we were meant to keep that one. This one's gassy gas. I think we put back a counter spell. I think we're meant to do that. A little flushed with 2-drops, but I think it's okay. A little flush with 2-drops. See what we are up against. Crashing Footfalls, Bone Crusher Giant, Fire, Ice. Alright, so I think we just take the Bone Crusher. I think we're meant to take anything else. Yeah, for sure. And we had a counterspell for the Jace. We're gonna Fire Ice our stupid thing. I guess we'll opt here. Dark Schlick Shores. It's weird because we kind of want to land at some point, but I don't think we're going to have too many. So, like, yeah, if we drew another land off of it, or a third... Lands, Pog. Considering we bottomed a land, I don't really want to fetch right now. No. Thank God. What is this? Creature spells you control can't be countered? I think that is fine with me. Why do they have this card in their deck? Why do you care about your creature spells? I'm gonna be honest. I'm a tad bit confused by their card selection here, but it's not like it says your spells can't be countered. It just says creature spells. So, seems like a weird card to have in your deck, but okay. That's super bizarre to me. Alright, I mean, we're definitely looking pretty sweet here, right? If as long as we don't, like, flood out too bad this game, I think we'll be okay. We do have a spell stutter sprite for Cascade. We can force negation if we really need to. So I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. What is this? Is it a Bone Crusher Giant? I almost feel like I should counter a Bone Crusher Giant. Or counter a Stomp at least, but maybe not. They suspend another one? Yeah, okay. Okie dokie. Sure. Sure. Alright, that's a good one. God, I love this card. That card's like so freaking fun. It's not even, it's like, oh, God, I love that card. It's too good. It's too good. I don't know what this Domri is doing, to be honest. I'm very confused what this Domri is doing, but in their deck. But I guess it's okay. I mean, we're definitely going for it, right? Right? Maybe I should wait a turn. They do play a hell of a lot of removal spells. Yeah, we'll wait here. The reason is, like, we're going to Spell Stutter Sprite one of these. Let's see. This turn, yeah. Yeah, I think we needed to counter the suspend, so. So, like, and, like, the other problem, I think, is, like, we could have been able to counter it if we hit one of their lands, but that's kind of taking a gamble, and I don't really want to take a gamble, so. I think we're just going to run out this Brazen Borrower here. Like, I think we're pretty Gucci here. We're Gucci flip-flops. We got some Gucci flaps. Yeah, I mean, I think I was saying if they do nothing here. Okay, this is fine. Like, what is this doing? Is this card literally in here to make your Shardless Agent uncounterable? Because that seems absolutely horrendous. If that's what this is in here for, I would be more than shocked. But okay, you got a Jace. I guess they can bounce their Shardless. It seems kind of good. No, I'm bouncing their Shardless. Oh, they're looking at their top card? Or our top card? It's card on bottom. Okay. I mean, now we're going Shinobi. Like, yeah. Attack you, I believe. Like, okay. Guess we could technically kill their Jace, but, like, that doesn't sound fun. That doesn't sound fun or right. Yeah, they're dead super soon. We have a bunch of lethal flyers, so. Hit a land? Land would be pretty good. Land and Cryptic. Guess we could just bounce their Jace here. Kind of like bouncing their Jace now. Oh, wait. We have Shinobi. Oh my god. Ugh. What am I talking about? Yeah, we'll just return Jace and draw a card. I forgot we could play him for free. I was like thinking, how do we cast this card? But forgot Shinobi is just a really busted magic card. I mean, we're just gonna counter this Jace on the way back down. Or we'll attempt to counter it. I mean, they knew we had this spell stutter sprite. I mean, I guess it did. I mean, honestly, you probably shouldn't have countered the Jace. But countering the Jace is pretty much like countering a Footfalls because they can just bounce the Shardless. So, I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. We probably want Flusterstorm, Disputes. What did we take out? We took out Pushes against them the first time. I think this is like okay. The real question is Cryptic even like good? It's like probably fine. Might just be worse than like Ego or something. If we get to Ego them. Maybe we don't get to Ego them ever though. What the other... Yeah, Ego looks good. It's just awkward on the draw, right? Because, like, they're going to be able to turn 3 it. I think this is a card that we don't want on the draw. It's kind of weird, right? Because, like, it just, like, doesn't do too much. Like, it's hard to get that before they have a Cascader, like, have a counter spell or something up. So I think I'd rather more counter spells, but maybe that's, like, just Cryptic's just, like, worse here. I mean, we also have outs to Rhinos with, I guess, Brazen Borrower. I guess that's really our only outs. I guess that's reason. It's probably... No, man, that's, like, awkward. Like, Cryptic's super weird. Like, Cryptic's, like, a fine card. That's also, like, just too bad, probably. Probably just want to cut these for something. Probably Push. I like Push more than Ego, to be honest. Actually... Ego literally could just win us the game because like if we get to cut out their Rhinos, it's like so good for us. And I think I'd rather that over Push if we have something as a pseudo answer to Rhinos. Sand seems pretty gas. I mean, I think Dispute's like another like it's like a shitty counter spell at the bare minimum, right? And like they do play their counter spells, so like having a 1-mana counter spell for their own counter spells to like shove in one of our own counter spells. I just said counter spell a lot, but I think that's also just like fine. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. For sure. But I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Inquisition. Yeah, this is definitely a match where I wish I had Surgical, but I've actually liked Surgical more recently than normal. Wait a moment. What the fuck is going on? Someone... What's going on? Okay. I mean, I don't know if I sideboarded wrong, but I'll sure as hell tell you they definitely sideboarded wrong. I guess we take this Force Negation. Actually, wait. Okay, let's think here. If we want them to kill our Bitter Blossom, would we rather them pitch Weather the Storm or Cryptic? I think that's our question, and I think I'd rather them get rid of Cryptic, although Force Negation's a better card than Weather the Storm. So, like, would they... That's awkward, right? Because, like, you want to take... I think we should just take the negation, right? If Bitter Blossom's getting a 2-for-1, that's fine. It's fine with me. Jet. I swear to God. With the 12-hour stream. No, please. No, please. Yeah, it's weird. Like, whether this, I don't know why the hell this card's in their deck, to be honest. Like, if they hit this instead of a freaking Rhinos, I'm going to die laughing. That just sounds so awful. I'm just gonna play this Bitter Blossom. We could answer Rhinos honestly pretty easily right now. So I'm a little confused by that Weather the Storm. I'm like, no, not even a little confused. I'm extremely confused about that Weather the Storm. I think we just like run out Brazen Borrower. No, I haven't. I have not. Stop us. That's fine. That is fine. I think I'm down to run out the Brazen Borrower. Definitely could be like weird, right? But hopefully they don't have Stomp here. Stomp would be really annoying, but it's okay. Oh, okay, they're petty theft. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Counter spell. I don't think we want to do anything. I think we're just down to run it back here. Run it back. Just have yet to hit a land. Yes. Their keep was not very good, nor was their cards even like remotely playable. So we're definitely here. Definitely here. They have another borrower? No. Cool, cool, cool. Guess we're just gonna run out this spell stutter, right? I think that's fine. Like denies them a card. Gets something on the battlefield. Feels a little bit less like we're skipping a turn. I mean, I guess Thoughtseize here is kind of free. Like, okay. Guess we just take Cryptic. I don't think Force Negation does anything. Jeez. Alright. Jeez. Alright. I guess. This has been an interesting game to say the least. Okay, they just have yet to find a land. Yeah, thanks. I mean, they definitely kept in. They brought in a fucking Weather the Storm, so I guess they kind of deserve this. I guess deserve isn't the right word, but if I would have lost with the Weather the Storm in their freaking hand and deck in the Cascade deck, how are you playing Weather the Storm? Please explain. Explain to me that one. Honestly, think we counterspell here, whatever they play. They didn't even get a blue source. They can't even play this Brazen Borrower. Like, do we care about Bone Crusher? Okay. Alright, that was something. That was something. Guess we're playing for the 5-0, but that was yeah. Yeah, no, that was yeah, I guess we're aggro fairies. That game we were kind of aggro fairies because they just didn't do anything. But I guess so. Guess so. I don't. That was the most like one of the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. Nah, 3 mana one. Yeah, 3/1 flyer. Fuck yeah, that's what we are. Oh man, that was just something, right? Paid actors for sure. Hand seemed pretty good. Hand seems pretty good. No counter spells, which is kind of awkward, but oops. No payoffs either. Okay, what are we up against now? This has been a weird league. That Domri was super freaking weird. That was like the whole game right there. That was the weirdest thing about the whole thing. Bitter Blossom against the control deck seems pretty good. We also got a Fallen Shinobi, so feel like we're feeling good this game. We draw. Actually, I'm gonna opt now. Mutavolt's pretty good. Mutavolt's really good. Thoughts using them. Counterspell, so that's fine. Sure. And we just get the Fallen Shinobi next turn. Uh-oh. Just happened. I mean, these decks don't run Path usually anymore, and that was a gas draw, so. Yeah, the Chalice version is kind of interesting. Hey, it hit. Okay. If you don't got a counterspell now, it seems like you're going to be in a tough situation, opponent. Okay, they got a counterspell for it. Cool, cool, cool. Guess they have Wrath here. Okay, they don't have Wrath. Damn, I shouldn't overextend into this. I shouldn't play double Shinobi, although I really do want to. We know they have a Verdict in hand, so. Yeah, we'll counter that one. I definitely should have attacked with Mutavolt there. Oopsies. Oopsies. We'll draw 2. Play this. Okay. They have Solitude. That's something. That's something, alright. Okay. That was an interesting game, I guess. I don't really know what happened there, but. Alright, so we want Disputes, Flusters, Dothy, Doomblade. No, I'm just. Doomblade, Doomblade, and Doomblade. No, we won't get Doomblades. Another no-land player. Well, I mean, I don't even know if lands would have helped them at that point. That game was kind of a wash. Like, the second we got to resolve a Bitter Blossom, it seemed like they almost lost already, but the fact that we also just got to Shinobi them was insane, so. Maps. Spell Stutter's probably a little bit weaker in this matchup, right? Like, it's less likely to start hitting things. I'm actually gonna cut 1. Brazen. I actually kind of like Brazen Borrower. It's just it's an actual flash threat. Maybe the Dothies are just bad. I think Brazen Borrower is fine in the fact that it's just a 3/1 flash. It's kind of like Vendilion Click, right? I guess why Dothy is a good question. I just like Dothy against the control decks, but I think it's honestly just our worst card. Yeah, I feel like Spell Stutter Sprite here is a little weaker, but on the draw, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap these Dothys for Cryptic Commands. Because Cryptic Command is a little bit less appealing to me in this matchup. But who knows? Who knows? Uh-oh. Mana base. Mana base. Don't screw us. It's gonna be awkward because this op's gonna want to find a land, but we don't really want to land. And I think we have to keep this. Like, our mana is just gonna be super awkward if we don't draw lands. Like, just super duper awkward. I'm gonna draw two. I think that's fine. If I was on the play, I would easily Cryptic Command that, but guess it's okay. Guess it's a-okay. We'll definitely be clicking up a storm. Dispute. You have it, opponents. Another Shinobi. Yikers. Yikers. Maybe I should have Force Negation that. God. Land, plus opt. It's fine to opt. Guess they could. Okay, sweet. Definitely would have been bad if they countered that, though. Like, if they would have gone for Cryptic Command on that, it would have been super awkward. Were they getting Charm back? See what happens here. I mean, there's no way they go for something. They could, but it's kind of risky to do that. I guess if they have a Jace here, it's not that risky. Yeah. Okay. Probably shouldn't have fetched yet. Oopsies. Spellstutter Sprite's a fine card, actually. It's a fine one. I think we're just not doing anything, though. If they go for, like, a Archmage's Charm. So we can go for activate Mutavault, play Spellstutter Sprite. Is that, like, good? Still have Counterspell up, yeah. I guess if they, like... I guess this is fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. It's going to be awkward if they have, like, a Mystical Dispute here, but I think this is okay. That worked. Wow. That's really good for us. Our Snapcaster Mage countered a Snapcaster Mage, so... we have more lands now, so... I think I should have gone for Shinobi that turn. They have red mana? Okay. Well, now this makes me feel really good, because I think we're going to be just winning this game now. Unless they have double... I mean, if they have their own counterspell, it's fine. It's fine. And we got another Spellstutter Sprite. Yikes. Yeah. Speak of the devil. I actually think we want to... What do we want to do with this? Do we just want to deal 2 damage to them? I think we do. Kind of down just to deal 2 damage to them. Draw a card. Okay, I'll trust it. Trust the process. Drown was... Well, Michael, I trust you all the time, so I go to your suggestions more often than not. You are in fact very handsome. That is true. I can confirm, although I've never met him. What are they doing? I mean, we just go for the drown here. If they have a counterspell, they have a counterspell. They don't. The good old brew of fairies. Alright, I'll take that. As Watsy intended, Faeries is back. Faeries is back on the map. Wow. I mean, the deck actually felt really good. Like I don't even think I have any complaints. Like, I think 4 discard spells felt really good. Like, drawing it sometimes is really good. Drawing it, I don't know. Like, the deck just felt really good. I liked not having too many force negations, but, like, I think the only card that I would, like, maybe question are these Flusterstorms, and I'd change them for something, but open the chests? Def Jad. Sprite's good in the Lurrus world, that is true. And with all the Cascade going around. Jad, you know we're in the saving time, right? We gotta save them for real money. I'm a broke. I don't even have a job right now. I think I got like $200 to my name. I gotta make money. It's bad. I'm down bad. It's okay.